Good morning children. Today we start episode number 20, lesson number 4, skeletal system. Okay, now we start, we already completed the third lesson, textbook part, bit part, question and answers and hard words also. I think all of you complete the notes. Yes or no? All of you right? Okay, now we start the lesson number 4. What is the name of the lesson? Skeletal system. What is the name of the lesson? Skeletal system. Okay, in our in a human body, what are there inside? Okay, what are there inside? There are so many cells. What are there inside? There are so many cells. 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 Okay, there are so many cells in our body. When we born, we are small babies. After some days, we grown up. That means what will happen in our body? That means the cells are divided into, each cell divided into two parts. Like that one. If 2 cells are there, they are divided into, make it 4 parts, 4 cells. And 4 divided into 8. 8 divided into 16. Like that only the cells divided. In that way we are grown up. Okay children. So about the cell you will learn in the coming next year. You have to learn about this cell. Okay, so in our body there are full of cells. Cells divide into, every day divided the cells. In that way we grown up. Okay, some cells are making together will form a tissue. Some cells in our body together form a tissue. Some tissues are formed together in organ. Okay, some tissues form together in organ. Some organs form together in organ system. Okay, so some cells making together a tissue. Some tissues together form an organ. Some organs make an organ system. Okay, remember, cells in our body, there are cells. Every point in our body there are cells. That cells, some cells form together make a tissue. Some tissues are formed together in organ. Some organs making together an organ system. That means in our body there are so many organs. You know about this. Okay, so a group of organs that work together to perform a specific function makes up an organ system. What is the organ system? A group of organs, some organs, group of organs. What are the organs? I will explain you later. A group of organs that work together. They are all work together. If we take, for suppose we take our respiratory system. That means breathing system. What is there involved in which organs are involved in that system? First we nose. Through nose only we can breathe the air. And the air goes through that windpipe to the lungs. Okay, so in the respiratory system, the nose, the lungs are there inside the respiratory system. Both these organs form the respiratory system. Okay, for example, I told about this. Okay, so a group of organs that work together to perform a specific function. Which function this respiratory system doing? Breathing. Which function? Breathing. This respiratory system, that means nose and lungs, perform the specific function. Which function? Breathing function. Makes up an organ system. That is called the respiratory system. Okay children, so a group of organs, some organs that work together, they work together. So they are all share their work. One work they shared. Which organs are there in that system? They have to share that work. That they are doing a specific function. One function they have to do. All organs in that system do the one work. That is called the organ system. There are 7 organ systems are there in our body. How many organ systems are there? 7 organ systems. What are they? Skeletal system. Muscular system. Third one, respiratory system. Fourth one, circulatory system. Fifth one, digestive system. And sixth one, nervous system. And seventh one, excretory system. These are all 7 organ systems are there in our body. First one, skeletal system, muscular system, respiratory system, circulatory system, digestive system, nervous system and excretory system. These are the 7 organ systems are there in our body. I explain about the respiratory system now on. Okay, you have to learn more about in the coming classes. Now in this lesson, you have to learn about the skeletal system. You have to learn about the skeletal system. Okay. Now what is the meaning of skeleton? If we touch here only, in this any part in our body you touch means it is hard. That it looks hard because of the bones inside the body. Okay children. So if you touch any part, you have to touch like this. If you press like this means you will get touch a hard part inside the body. What is this one? This is a bone. So any part in our body have to touch hard means there are all bones. These bones form a frame. These bones form a frame and makes a skeleton. Okay. So you have to see in your textbook diagram. Open page number 184 everybody. Page number 184. This is the skeleton. This is the skeleton. Okay children. So this is the skeleton. Okay. These are all bones. What are there inside these skeleton? Bones. Okay, all bones form a skeleton like this only in our body. On these bones we have flesh and nerves and all there. And later on skin. So that changes. We looks like a human being. Okay, children. So what is there? Skeleton system means if you touch any part in our body, it looks hard. That means bones are there inside the body. Because of the bones, it is hard. All these bones form a skeleton. All these bones form a frame like a skeleton. So framework means bones form a framework and make up a skeleton. All these bones form a framework. They have to attach each one. Hey, that is called the framework. That is form a skeleton. Okay children, I think you understand. Okay, now framework. Framework means how many bones are there in a human body. In an adult body, there are 206 bones. How many bones are there? 206 bones are there in an adult body. There are 206 bones in an adult body. Okay, there are different shapes and sizes. These 206 bones are not in same size, not in same shape. There are different shapes and sizes. Okay, so 206 bones form a skeleton in an adult body. Okay, children. Okay, now we learned about the skull. Okay, what are the uses of this skeleton? What is the use? These skeleton give a shape and support to our body. If we are, some are tall, some are short. Why? Because inside his body, the skeleton is like that only. Some are strong, long, some are short, some are bulky, some are thin. Why? Because of the skeleton system only, the shape formed of a human, the shape of a human being formed like that only. So, the skeleton system gives shape and support to the body. That is the first use of the skeleton system. Okay, next, the skeleton system has different parts. What are they? Skull, backbone, rib cage and limbs. The skeleton system has different parts. What are they? Skull, backbone, rib cage and limbs. Okay, these are all the parts inside the skeleton system. Skeletal system. Okay, children. So these skeletal system full of bones are there. How many bones are there? 206 bones are there. Next, what is the use of the skeleton system? The skeleton give a shape and support to the human body. Next, it has some parts. The skeleton system has these parts. What are they? Skull, backbone, rib cage and limbs. Okay, next, these skeleton system supports the soft internal organs like heart, lungs and brain. Okay, this skeleton system supports the bones inside the head. They supports the brain inside the head. Okay, and the bones inside the rib cage, they protect the lungs and heart. Okay, so what is the next use of the skeleton system? The skeleton protect the internal organs, internal soft organs like heart, lungs and brain. Okay, children. So this and next, this skeleton system have some parts. What are they? Skull, backbone, rib cage and limbs. Now we learnt about the skull. The skull has 8 flat bones interlocked together. There are inside the skull. Inside the skull, there are 8. How many? 8. 8 flat bones. They are interlocked like this one. Like this one. Interlocked means they have to lock like this one. Okay. Like this one. This is called the interlocked. Okay, children. So they are interlocked. 8 flat bones interlocked together, and it protect the soft delicate brain. It protect the soft and delicate brain. These inside the skull, the bones, 8 bones interlocked, and they protect the delicate brain. Brain is very, very important to our body. Yes or no? Yes. So they protect these 8 bones interlocked, and they protect the soft delicate brain. Okay, children. Okay, skull has 8 bones interlocked. They protect the delicate brain. Next, our face. About the skull, we explained about that skull. Now our face. Okay. Our face make up of 14 bones. In our face, how many bones are there? 14 bones are there. 14 bones. They protect eyes, tongue and nose. They protect the face side bones. How many bones are there? This side, 14 bones are there. They protect eyes. Okay, our face side, there are 14 bones are there. They protect eyes, tongue and nose. They protect the eyes, tongue and nose. So, in the skull part, there are 8 bones. They protect the delicate organ brain. And in our face side, 14 bones are there. They protect the eyes, tongue and nose. These next, we have 2 jaws, upper jaw, lower jaw, upper jaw, lower jaw. We have 2 jaws, but only we can move on the lower jaw. If you check yourself means you can move the only lower jaw. This upper jaw cannot move. We can only, it is, why? Because it moves, because we can eat and we can talk. Because of the lower jaw moving only, we can eat the food and we can talk. In that way, we can move only the lower jaw. We cannot move the upper jaw. That is about the skull. Okay, children. In the skull, 8 bones interlocked and protect the delicate brain. Here only 8 bones are there. Here only they internally locked like this, and they protect the delicate brain inside the head. Okay, next in the face part, there are 14 bones. They protect the eyes, tongue, nose. These organs they protect. Okay, in that way. And the upper jaw cannot move, and the lower jaw only it moves. Because that in that way we have to eat and we have to talk. Okay, children. So that is about the skull. And what is the next part? Backbone or spine. It is backside of our body. It is backside of our body. I will show you the picture also. Okay, children. Open textbook page number 185. Open. This is the backbone. This is the backbone. Okay, children. This is the backbone. What is the shape of its one? Is it straight? No. It is like a snake. It looks like a snake. Okay, this is the backbone. Okay, what do we call this one? This backbone have a small delicate organ. This backbone supports the delicate organ spinal cord. Okay, this backbone protect the internal organ spinal cord. In this backbone, we have an internal organ. That means, what is that one? Spinal cord. Okay, this spinal cord have 33 small bones. 33 small bones called vertebra. 33 small bones called vertebra. There are 33 small bones there inside the backbone. Okay, see here. In this, we have to see 33 small bones. Okay, so these are all called the vertebra. That 33 bones are called vertebra. There are 33 bones inside the spinal cord. Okay, so this backbone or spine protect the internal organ spinal cord. It has 33 bones. Okay, children. Okay, so it supports our body. What is the work of the backbone? It supports our body. Because of the spinal cord only, we have to stand, we have to sit. Okay, if any problem comes in the backbone means what will happen? We cannot sit, we cannot stand properly. Some people, they are going in wheelchair. I think you see anyway. Because they have some problem in their backbone. If they have any problem in the backbone, they cannot stand, they cannot walk. Okay, so backbone is very, very important part in our body. It supports our body. Because of our body stand means because of this backbone only. Okay, it protects the spinal cord. It protects the internal organ spinal cord. In the backbone, there is a spinal cord is there. It protects that spinal cord. 33 small bones called vertebra. In the spinal cord, there are 33 small bones are there. They are called vertebra. It joined to the skull at the upper end. It is long. We see here only this picture. This picture we see, this one means this. Here only it attached to the skull. Here only it attached to the skull only. So this is upper end. This upper end attached to the skull only. Okay, children. This is about the backbone or spinal cord. So in our body, one more time I explain. In our body there are so many cells. Some cells form making together a tissue. Some tissues making together an organ. Some organs making an organ system. In our body there are 7 organ systems are there. First one, what is the first one? Skeleton system. Some framework of bones form a skeleton. Some framework of some bones form a skeleton. Okay, in the skeleton, it give a shape and support to the body. Okay, skeleton give a shape and support to the body, and it protects the internal organ, internal soft organs like heart, lungs, brain. It protects the internal organs. The skeleton system protects the internal organs. It has some parts. The skeleton system has skull, backbone, rib cage, and the limbs. This skeleton system has these organs. What about the skull? Skull has 8 interlocked bones. Upper part of the skull, there are 8 interlocked bones are there. They protect the delicate brain. And in the face part, there are 14 bones are there. These 14 bones protect the eyes, tongue, nose. These organs, they have to protect these organs. Okay, and backbone. This is not straight. This is not straight. It looks like a snake. It has backbone. It protects the internal organs, spinal cord. Okay, it protects the internal organs, spinal cord. There are 33 small bones are there in the spinal cord called vertebra. These 33 bones are called vertebra. Okay, so this spinal cord join the skull at the upper part of it. At the upper part of the spinal cord join the skull. Now we will continue in the next episode. Now we go for the classwork. Write hard words in classwork. Okay, now go for the classwork. Write hard words in classwork. Hard words, 17 hard words there. I will send the photograph of hard words. You have to complete them in your classwork. నేను ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్ పంపిస్తాను ఈ హార్డ్ వర్డ్స్ది మీరు చూసి హార్డ్ వర్డ్స్ క్లాస్ వర్క్లో కంప్లీట్ చేయండి. ఓకే చిన్న, ఐ థింక్ మీరు బిఫోర్ లెసన్స్ అన్ని కంప్లీట్ చేసి ఉంటారు. ఓకే ఓకే నౌ హోంవర్క్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద హోంవర్క్? లెర్న్ అండ్ రైట్ క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ ఆన్సర్స్ 1, 2, 3 ఆఫ్ లెసన్ 3. లెసన్ 3 చూడండి ఒకసారి. ఇన్ యువర్ జిరాక్స్ కాపీ ఓపెన్ పేజ్ నెంబర్ 11. పేజ్ నెంబర్ 11. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద పేజ్ నెంబర్ 11 అమ్మా. ఇగో 1, 2, 3 దీస్ 3 క్వశ్చన్స్ పేజ్ నెంబర్ 11లో ఉన్నాయి. ఈ 3 1 టైం రాసి నేర్చుకోండి. రీడింగ్ పార్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఈ నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్లో ఒక 2 ఉన్నాయి. ఈ మొత్తం 5 క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ ఆన్సర్స్ ఈ నెక్స్ట్ పేజ్లో కూడా ఇవన్నీ రీడ్ చేయండి. ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్, వీ విల్ కంటిన్యూ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ ఎపిసోడ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.